This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, Krista. Thank you for joining me today. I'd just like to start by you just telling us a bit about yourself and your position at Kingston Accommodation Partners.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bonnie. Thanks for having me here today. Yes, my name is Krista LeClair, and I'm the Executive Director for Kingston Accommodation Partners. We're the Kingston Hotel Sector Association, so we're here to support all accommodations in the community.
Great. So just tell us a bit about how long you've been involved with RTNI. How long have you been on the board and what position you hold now?
Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm an executive member on the board and new in that role this year. And I'm currently in my second year on the board of directors.
So why did you join RTNI? What interest did you have in being a part of the board of directors?
Yeah, great question, Bonnie. So I think the interest there is very multi-layered. So, I like to be a strategic thinker. I like to work with like-minded people. Being able to be on the board is a great way to connect communities. So, we're not siloed here in Kingston. We want to partner with communities across the region to bring them into RTNI, this wonderful southeastern Ontario region. So, this is a tool to be able to do that, to build those relationships and to strategically consider product and what can benefit us as a whole, both as a community and a region. And also it's to make sure that the accommodation sector, across the board, but specifically here in Kingston, also has a voice around that table as well.
So that's great to hear about the community and the connection. So what role then do you see that RTNI plays within that, that community and that connection across the region?
Yeah, thank you. So I really think it is important. It's important to, bring the regions together to share ideas. I think the role of the RTO could be very strong in building partnerships and product development. So, we have amazing assets across this region, but it sort of sometimes feels siloed, and that these assets are kind of out there all on their own. But we all have assets, and we're all missing assets. So to be able to connect the communities and to draw partnerships and collaborations that way is really a key role of the RTO, I believe, as well as, I think information sharing. So we're lucky enough in Kingston to be able to have the resources that we need to make good decisions in this industry and our sectors within it. But, I do think that the RTO plays a role in communicating out to all of the regions, making sure that we all are receiving the information that we need and to make these good decisions and to be strategic in how we partner and how we build and what gaps we fill to make sure that we have a successful industry.
Awesome. So where do you see tourism going in southeastern Ontario in the next couple of years then?
Yeah, thank you. So, it is unfortunate, but I think that recovery is slow, but that's not to say that it's not fierce. So I think that we will get back to pre-pandemic growth and numbers and visitors and accomplishing all of the things that we had envisioned for us to do so. But I think it will stem over the next few years. But it's a time for us to really think and to really build and utilize the supports that are out there to come back even stronger than where we maybe would have been otherwise.
Great. Okay, now let's just talk about Krista for a minute. What's your favorite thing to do in southeastern Ontario as a visitor?
Yeah, so this is a tough one, Bonnie, because I also live in Rockport. So I get to enjoy a big span of the region on a day-to-day basis. So I would say that, I think it's fantastic that we're able to have a hub like Kingston that has all of the things that you might want as a visitor. So you can come into Kingston and really get to stay and enjoy and do concerts and sporting events and attractions and see all the history. So this is a huge benefit to us, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention all of the miles and miles of land and water and hiking trails and climbing and caves and wineries and all of these things that we get to do rurally around Kingston. So, I think that it's a fantastic opportunity. And me personally and my family, I mean, we go hiking and we go boating, we go fishing and camping and all of these wonderful, wonderful things. We love going to see farms in the area as well and that sort of thing, and then be able to come back to a place like Kingston and on a regular basis and get all of those wonderful experiences, kind of stretching out a day trip or a multi-day trip as well.
That's awesome. Sounds very fun. So can you just tell us maybe about your last memorable trip that you took with your family in the region?
Yeah, thanks. So we are, well, actually, that's a timely question. So my husband just celebrated a birthday, and so my gift to him and my daughters was to spend some time, the three of them, using the Thousand Islands helicopter tours. So, a once in a lifetime opportunity for them, and it was really unique for us because. I say us because I got to watch the video after. they take 3 guests at a time, but because we live out there, they were able to see our fishing grounds. They were able to see houses that Dad built and cottages that Dad built, and they flew over our home and they flew over where our boat is docked, and so it was a real intimate, personal experience in our region, and it just highlights the beauty of what we have to offer in and around Kingston. It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. So that's awesome. I'm sure they all enjoyed it very much. So, okay, well, thank you for your time today, Krista. I know you're busy, so I won't keep you any longer. And again, we do really appreciate all the volunteer time that you do put towards the board. So thank you and have a great day.
Thank you so much to my other board members and of course to you and your team, Bonnie. Thank you.